That morning, Liana woke up to the sound of Tiara calling her from outside. Even though her body was still tired, Liana finally went outside and saw the beautiful sunrise over the ocean. But something else caught her attention more than the pretty view: the arrival of 3 strangers in front of her house. Liana opened the envelope handed to her by the strange woman. Inside, there was an official letter in German, inviting her to go to Bremen. Liana was confused because it had been a long time since she last thought about the scholarship she applied for after college. But before she could think more about it, the woman told her they needed to leave quickly. Without much thought, Liana got on the boat and headed to the airport. The bumpy ride was exciting, and next to her, a girl looked very happy. They arrived in a city that was very different from Liana's hometown, with tall buildings and busy malls. At the airport, Liana felt confused because she didn't have a passport, but she still got a ticket to Bremen. There, she met some old friends who were also confused because they weren't ready with the travel requirements. They decided not to go, but Liana tried to find more information, though she eventually had to accept that they couldn't leave. Suddenly, a giant tree monster with glowing red eyes and sharp branches is attacking the city, throwing green balls that destroy everything in their path. Liana, Reno, and Hilly are running through the wrecked buildings, trying to dodge the attacks. They hold sprayers filled with liquid that they hope can stop the monster. The sky above is dark, matching the danger they face. Liana, Reno, and Hilly ran as fast as they could, trying to escape the raging tree monster that was getting closer. Every green ball the monster threw smashed into buildings, making them crumble one by one. The city, which was once grand, had turned into a scary battlefield. Liana's heart was beating fast. This wasn't just about surviving, it was about protecting the people she cared about. She gripped the sprayer in her hand tightly, trying to stay brave. "We have to make this work," Liana shouted to Reno and Hilly, her voice shaking with both fear and determination. They reached a quiet street, far enough from the monster. Reno, sweating and out of breath, signaled Liana and Hilly to get ready. "We're going to lure it here, and when it gets close, we'll attack together," he said firmly. Liana nodded, even though her hands were trembling. She watched the monster coming closer, its branches reaching out in every direction. When it was close enough, they started spraying the liquid onto the monster. The liquid hit its roots and trunk, making the monster scream in pain, its voice echoing through the city. Finally, the monster collapsed to the ground, its body turning into shiny, frozen crystals. But the beauty of the crystals only lasted a moment. 5 minutes later, the crystals began to crack and disappeared into dust, leaving the city in a strange, eerie silence. Liana, Reno, and Hilly stood there, breathing heavily, looking at the ruins and debris around them. They had won, but the victory felt bittersweet as they saw the destruction left behind. Still, amidst the relief and exhaustion, there was a sense of pride. They had protected the city from an incredible danger and realized that their being there wasn't by chance. With tired smiles and a shared hug, they understood one important thing: their bravery and friendship had saved the day. And even though their journey to Germany had stopped, they had found something much more valuable: the courage to face the unknown and fight for what's right. Liana and her friends felt relieved, realizing that they were brought here to help the city, not to go to Germany.